This is Yoga Bliss. I'm Robin. Today's flow is going to be a lot of twisting based on Sun Salutation B. It's going to be a ladder flow where we'll add on different postures as we flow through Sun Salutation B. We're going to focus on twisting. There's a lot of benefits to twisting poses in yoga. Some include just de-stressing, detoxing the body, realigning the spine, which can help with back pain, and digestion. So I actually developed this flow one day when I was feeling bloated and I didn't feel well, and I thought I have got to kind of reset myself. So I hope you enjoy it. Please modify, and I'll suggest modifications as we go along. You will get your heart rate up on this. It will be a good workout as well as a good detox and just good overall experience on your mat, I hope. So thanks for joining me today. We're going to go ahead and start seated. And as we come to the mat, I invite you to close your eyes and just allow yourself to feel grounded in this moment. Begin taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Just becoming conscious of the breath, but not controlling it in any way. And as you do, feel your sit bones grounded to the floor, elongating your spine, lifting up, and allowing your shoulders to drop down. As we take a few minutes before we start the practice to allow ourselves to be present, I invite you, if it's part of your practice, to set an intention. This can be a goal or a focal point throughout the practice. It could be something physical, like I'm going to engage my bandhas, I'm going to work on lifting through my spine. It can be a type of mantra. I'm going to allow myself to be present. And every once in a while, we'll check in throughout the practice, and it'll afford you the opportunity to come back to that intention. So continuing breath, again, being mindful of the breath, but not controlling it. Gently opening up the eyes, bringing the hands together above your head, reaching straight, arms lengthen, palms together, bringing down to heart center. Breathing in through the nose and a cleansing breath, exhale through the mouth. Let's begin. We're actually going to take it to tabletop to begin. Feeling grounded in this position as well, so weight is over, your hips are over your knees, your shoulders are over your wrists, you're feeling strong, beginning to engage those bandhas, those energy locks of the body, so bring the pelvic floor and the abdomen in, open up the shoulders, you don't want to sink in through the shoulders here, holding a strong tabletop, and we're going to begin with just cat-cow, so we're going to inhale, open up the chest, drop the pelvis, look up. Exhale, round the back in cat, pushing up through those shoulders. Inhale, open in cow. Exhale, push through in cat. Continue this for a few more breaths, inhaling and exhaling. We're going to extend, come back to tabletop and extend that right leg straight back. Again, feeling secure and stable in this posture. Want to make sure the hips are facing down to the mat. And when you find that balance and security, lifting that left arm up. And with the inhale, bringing the elbow to the knee, rounding the back, and extending out. Inhale, let's extend. Exhale, let's round. Fill the body with breath. Exhale, squeeze it out. This time, hold, squeezing it out. Lengthen here. Hold again, feeling the strength. We're going to take the left arm, take it to the back, reach around, find the right foot, open up here. Our first slight little twist. Engaging those bandhas, really lifting up the abdominals. And dropping down. Let's extend the left foot back. Again, finding that balance, that strength. Gauge the bandhas, lifting up. When you feel steady, reaching that right arm out. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, round. Lengthen. Exhale, round. Continue this, concentrating on the breath. We're going to hold this one here, lengthening, taking that right arm, circling around, grabbing that left foot, lifting up. Tiger pose here. Slight twist we're starting to feel in the shoulders and the hips. Engage those bandhas and drop it down. Let's curl the toes under. Lift the hips up for the first down dog. Taking a few minutes here in down dog to get adjusted. Feet are hip distance apart. Feeling balanced in the palms and the feet, using all four corners of those palms. Pushing back, lifting up the bandhas, which is going to lift up the hips a little bit more and lengthen the spine. That's our goal. Walking the dog if you need to. Depending on what time of day you do this practice, you may need different things. Pushing back and bringing it to a plank. You might need to readjust your length, holding the plank, feeling strong here, and pushing back to down dog. Again, feet are hip distance apart, feeling stable in down dog. We're going to take the left arm, reach for that right angle, look underneath the armpit, the right armpit, and look up. Slight twist here. Coming back to breath, always coming back to breath. Taking it back to down dog. Pushing back, bringing it back to plank. Engaging the bandhas, engaging that core. Push back. And this time, reaching for the left ankle, looking under that armpit, lifting up, really pulling up through your trunk. Always using the obliques, muscles of the trunk to twist. Still breathing. And coming back to the down dog. Pushing back. And coming forward with the plank, holding here. Getting those abs involved. Taking it back to down dog. This time we're going to lift the right leg into a three-legged dog. Bring the knee to the chest, round the back, hold that plank up. Extend it back to that three-legged dog. This time taking the knee to the right elbow, holding here, and pushing back up. This time knee crosses the body, a little twist, left elbow, hold, strong through the upper body. Extend it back, three-legged dog. And then take it back, down dog. Come back to plank. Holding the plank. Push back. Left leg comes up. Three-legged dog here. This time knee to chest again. Rounding that back. Holding that plank. Extend back. Knee to left elbow. Holding here. Extend back. This time bring the knee across to the right elbow. Hold up nice and strong. And extend back. Taking it down. Coming back to plank. Drop the knees to the outside edge of the mat. Sit it back, wide leg child's pose, reaching the arms forward. Taking a minute here. Slowly coming up, back to tabletop. Tucking the toes in, taking it back, down dog. One last time, bringing it to plank. Holding up nice and strong. Working those abdominals. Push it back. Never miss a chance. And then slowly walking the feet in between the hands, taking it to our first forward fold. Continuing our warm up here. If you can't bend the knees just yet, that's fine. Perhaps your hands are here. Whatever works for you today. Again, sometimes it just depends on the time of day. I'm recording this in the late afternoon because the light's good. I'm a bit warmer than I usually am in the mornings. Holding that forward fold. You can make a basket with the arms. Gently swing from side to side if that feels good. Shaking your head yes or no, just loosening up the neck. Taking it back to forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up, really extending from the hips, lengthening the spine, opening up the chest. And exhale down, back to forward fold. We're going to bring the right hand to the middle of our mat. Gently bend the right knee. We're going to lift up the left arm, twisting, opening up to the left here. Still breathing. Slight forward fold twist. Bringing the hands, left hand back down now to the middle, holding that forward fold. Bending the left knee now. Left arm kind of goes in the middle of the mat. And we're going to lift up the right, opening, twisting to the right now. Really lengthen through the spine. Reach up with those arms. Coming back to forward fold. Let's lift halfway. And exhale down. This time we're going to lift straight up, or you can roll slowly, whatever works best for you. Reaching, arms up, bringing them to heart center. Exhaling out through the mouth. Holding here in mountain pose. Let's bring the arms down and up, inhaling. And as we exhale, coming into chair, arms at heart center. Little technical check here. Okay. Hands to heart center. Lengthening through the spine. Again, really making sure to get some length through the lower back. We're going to inhale. And as we do, we're going to take the left elbow, hook it on the right knee, open that twist for a twisted chair. Really watching the left knee. When we twist, that left knee is going to want to pop forward, really work to pull it back. Twisted chair here. Coming back to the center, really working those legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. So really imagine pulling yourself up from your hips. And as you exhale, now take the right elbow to the left knee and watch that right knee as it pushes forward. Don't let it push forward. You can look towards your left elbow, whatever's comfortable. And coming back to the center and chair. And inhale, exhale, here in mountain. Holding this strong mountain pose. We're going to begin with sun salutation B, and then add our flow from there. So I'll take you through the first one nice and slow. If you don't remember what B was or you're not familiar, don't worry about that. We'll be doing it plenty of times. Inhale, arms up, hips go back, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin, modifying as needed. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. This time when we inhale, we're going to bring the right foot in between the hands, drop the left heel, coming up, warrior one. Exhale, taking the hands back down, stepping back, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Up dog or cobra on the inhale. Exhale to down dog. Next inhale, left foot steps forward. Coming up, warrior one. Exhale, step it back, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Up dog or cobra, and take it back to down dog. Taking a few breaths here in down dog to check in with ourselves. Catch our breath. If you find that you need some cleansing breaths, if your heart rate's getting a little high or you're getting hot, then you can, on the inhale through your nose and then exhale loudly through your mouth. It's a great time just to scan your body, see how you're feeling, and as it changes each time we come back, recalling our intention. On the next inhale, look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up, hips go back, chair. Exhale to mountain. So that's one series. We'll do it through one more time and then we'll start adding on our flow. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga down, or knees, chest, chin. Up dog or cobra. Take it back, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lifting up, warrior one, nice and strong. Don't forget about the abdominals. Exhale, take it down, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. This time on the inhale, stepping that left foot forward, inhaling up. Exhale, stepping back, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga down, up dog, and down dog. Using that ujjayi breath, in through your nose, out through your nose, building heat in the body. Checking in with yourself here. Being present on your mat. On your next inhale, looking forward, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hips go back, arms up, sitting back to chair. And exhale to mountain. Adding on to the flow. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step back, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the right foot up. Left heel goes down, coming up, warrior one. Holding this warrior one. Now the benefit of warrior one, we really get an opening in the hip flexor. So your hips are pointed straight ahead. So we're really working to open up this left hip flexor. Engage those bandhas, lifting up through the spine, lunging here in this front leg, holding the warrior one, nice and strong. The first time we do a move, we'll hold it for a couple breaths. Then when we repeat it, we won't hold it as long. So right now we're really concentrating on the strength of this warrior one position. Keeping our hips open to the front, pulling that front hip back, that right hip, opening up this left, lengthening through the arms, feeling the stability and the support of this back, foot, the arch of the back foot. Strong in the lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So now our hips are open. Lunge, still the same here. But now we're going to engage a little more inner thigh. You may feel a little more inner thigh. Again, bandhas are engaged. Reaching those arms out. Warrior two. Strength of a warrior here. Holding this warrior two. We're going to take it to our first twist, and it's going to be a warrior two twist. So our legs are strong. We're lengthened through the spine. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to take the right hand clockwise, and we're going to twist until you feel you can't twist anymore. You're going to feel it in this back leg. So that just may be at like a 3 o'clock. Might just be a 2 o'clock. Maybe you can get back to, I don't know, 5 o'clock. Looking over your right shoulder to that right hand, and being conscious of your left hip. Can you feel it opening when we're doing this? We feel a twist. And really breathe in to the hips and to the waist, using our obliques and our core to reach around. Lengthen. You can feel it through the shoulders as well. Don't forget that front leg, that lunge. Hold it here. Keep breathing. Slowly untwist. Come back to warrior two. Let's flip the front palm up. Come back to reverse warrior. So our legs are still strong. Opening up the right side of the body, like we're in between two panes of glass. Opening up here. Lengthening through that right arm. This arm can go down or around into that right pocket. Taking it back to warrior two, strong here. Cartwheeling the hands down to frame the foot. Step back, take it down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Pushing back to down dog. Inhaling the left foot forward, dropping the right heel, coming up, warrior one, now on the other side. So same flow on this side, lengthening here. Remember, engaging the core, reaching up through the arms. A cleansing breath if you need it. Lunging here. Feel the opening now in that right hip. Feel the strength of this pose. Checking in with your pelvis. Remember, if you feel your pelvis here, if you start to feel pain in your lower back, do like a half cat. Remember the cat-cow, and kind of round your pelvis. Find that strong neutral pelvis. Opening up that hip. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Arms are extended down. So now our hips are facing the side of the mat. Opening up here, engaging our inner thighs a little more. Really reaching through the shoulders. Again, watching this lunge here. You can make it as wide as you feel strong. So making sure not to go beyond that point, but right to your edge. Lengthen here, keep breathing. Cleansing breath if you need it. Being strong in the torso, lifting up. Taking the left hand now counterclockwise, keeping strong in the legs. Twisting around, looking at that left hand. Twist here, twisted warrior. Noticing the difference. I think I got to 5 on the other side. Maybe 4. I can almost get to 6 on this side. So noticing some imbalance in your body perhaps, that's okay. Again, make sure you're lengthened through the spine, using those obliques, the back muscles reaching out. Stay strong in the legs. Feel the engagement in your hip, your right hip. Breathe. Bring it back. Back to that warrior. Flipping the palm up. Reverse warrior here. So again, this right arm can go down the leg slightly or wrap around to that left pocket.
Lengthen through, lengthening the left side body. This first time we hold the poses for a couple breaths. Next time we go through it, we won't hold them for as long. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, step it back. Chaturanga down or knees, chest, chin. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Hold a few breaths here. Check in with yourself. Feel the difference as the energy builds through your body, not only in this pose, but maybe throughout your body. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back, arms up, chair. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back, chaturanga down. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Bring the right foot forward. Left foot goes down, coming up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Twisting that warrior, bringing it around. Looking at that right hand, holding it. Breathing here. Bringing it back to warrior two. Palm goes up, reverse warrior here. Take it back, warrior two. This time we're gonna straighten this front knee. You might need to step this back leg in a little bit more, taking it to triangle. So our back foot is parallel to the mat, the back part of the mat. They're perpendicular. Your front heel is perpendicular to the inside of your foot. You can see that. So hips are forward. Lengthen the arms. Shift a little bit forward as you come down to triangle. Keeping arms extended out. Coming down. Again, depends. Perhaps this is enough. Perhaps you can go down and even grab your toe. I'm still working on that. This is a great time if you have a block to use a block because it can really help you lengthen and open up through your hips. So it's not about being able to reach the ground. I mean, ultimately, that's great, but I'm trying to open up the hips here. My dog is dreaming. I don't know if you can hear that. So you can look down at your feet. You can look neutral, or you can look up to your hands holding this triangle. And slowly coming up, and there's the other dog. Now we're going to take it to a twisted triangle. So just like the warrior, we're going to twist the arms. So left arm's coming clockwise, and we're going to take the left hand inside the right, or use a block, or if you got the ability, take it to the outside of the left leg. Legs are straight, open up here, twisted triangle. So lots of variations. Really lifting from the hips, opening up, lengthening the spine, using those obliques. Slowly coming up, coming back into warrior two. Let's cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step it back, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. This time bringing the left foot forward. So same thing, dropping the right heel, coming up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two, nice and strong. Taking this left arm counterclockwise, twisting, holding this. He didn't get the mic, that's good. Opening up. This time I can almost get to 6 o'clock so you can tell your body's warming up. Coming back to warrior two. This time straightening that front leg, perhaps closing your step in, your feet in a little bit, arms lengthened, taking it down that left leg, using a block if you need to, noticing the difference on this side of the body Perhaps you feel different here through the hips, the obliques, lengthening through, looking up at the hand, down at the foot, neutral, showing you a different perspective here as you look at my back. Holding this triangle, really lifting yourself up, using those obliques, lifting up, lengthening the spine, breathing, always breathing. And slowly coming up, taking this left hand now counterclockwise around, taking the right hand on the inside of the left, opening up here, twisted triangle. Again, using a block. If you can get to the outside of the foot, that's good too. Open up. Strong in the legs, so still feel yourself being supported by that right foot. Using all four corners of that foot, really feeling the arch of the footwork. Slowly coming up, untwisting around, back to warrior two, cartwheeling the hands down, stepping back, chaturanga down, up dog or cobra, down dog, holding here for a second. Let's take a couple cleansing breaths, in through the nose, a lot of twisting. This time, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale down. Inhale, coming up, sitting back to chair. Exhale to mountain. Inhale, sit back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back. Knees just chin, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, come up, warrior one. You get the idea now. Open up, warrior two. Here we go, strong in the legs, turning clockwise, little twist, lifting from the spine, up from the hips, and back to warrior two. Reverse the warrior, lengthening through that side body we just worked. Coming back to warrior two, stepping in slightly, straightening that front leg, take it down, triangle. Can you feel yourself getting warm in these poses? Each time, can you go down a little further? I feel like I can do that. I'm always surprised, every time's different. Coming up, twisting count or clockwise. Left foot, left hand inside of the right foot. Open up, twisted triangle. Open up, breathe. Feeling strong in the legs as well as the torso. Coming back up, twisting around. Warrior two, holding this warrior two. We're gonna put the weight on that front leg. Lift off, bringing our hands to heart center. We're gonna lift the left leg back, taking our hips straight front and taking it in to a warrior three. So you can lengthen your arms straight out. You can take them to airplane if that feels better, or even back, or keep them heart center. Hips are facing down to the mat. Little balance here. Gently, we're going to take the hands down to the mat. If you have a block, you can use a block, taking it to standing split. So now the hips are going to open up just a little bit more. We're going to try to lift that leg just a little higher. Mine doesn't get too high in the standing split. Theoretically, taking the nose to knee here. And then we're going to slowly bring that left leg down and tap your calves together. Tap and then extend back up. And then one more time, bring them down. Tap and extend back up. One more time. Tap. Extend back up. We're going to drop the left leg down. Step the right foot back. Take it down. Chaturanga.
Up dog. Push it back. Down dog. Left foot comes forward. Same thing here. Warrior one. Open up. Warrior two. Counterclockwise on the twist. Following that left. Oh, I'm almost to 6 o'clock. Coming back. Reversing the warrior. Stretching that side body, staying strong in the legs. Warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Step in if you need to. Take it down. Triangle. Feeling the change in your body as the energy flows. Using your breath. Coming up. Bringing that right hand to the front. Twisting. Triangle. Open up. This one definitely feels easier. Lengthening. Twisting. Slowly coming up. Taking it back. Warrior two. Now we're going to put the weight on this left leg. Bring that right leg up. Hips go down straight to the mat. Take it up. Warrior three. Extend out. Feel the difference on this side of the body, if there is one. Again, hands where you're comfortable. Could be different. Using all four corners of your feet. So imagine 4 points under your big toe and your pinky. And then on both sides of your heel, really using it to ground in. Taking your hands down to the mat or to a block, lifting up, standing split. It's okay if the hip opens a little bit. Trying to bring that knee to nose. And then bringing your calves, tapping them together, little squat here. Extend back up. Taking it down. Extend back up. And take it down. Extend back up here. Step the foot down. Step it back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Couple breaths here. You're doing great. In your next inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up to chair. Exhale, mountain. All right, last time through, here we go. Inhale, sit it back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step it back. Chaturanga down. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward. Come up, warrior one. Last time through. Open up, warrior two. Staying strong in the legs. Core is tight as you lengthen through the spine. Clockwise turn. Has your time changed? Coming back, warrior two. Reversing the warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Step in if you need to. Take it down, triangle. How does this feel? Is this like the fourth or the fifth time? Fourth time. Look at that. I can get down a little bit lower this time. Every time. Takes a while to get warmed up in this pose. Slowly come up. Twist counterclockwise or clockwise. Left hand inside of the foot. Lengthen. Twisted triangle. Feeling the difference each time you do it. Don't forget those bandhas. Coming up. Twisting back. Warrior two. Putting the weight on this front leg. Coming up into warrior three. Holding here. Taking it down to standing split. We won't do the dips this time through. High bow. Dropping this left leg back. We're going to come up into warrior two.
Gonna add a balancing pose here since this is the last time on this side. So being strong in warrior two, we're gonna take the right hand, we're gonna put it on the outside of the right foot. So if the big toe is 12, maybe about 2 o'clock, if you have a block, this is a good time to use it. And then we're gonna put the weight on the right foot, open up the side body. This is half moon. Open up here. Sometimes you can try this on a wall. If this is your first time trying it, you could hit pause and go next to a wall and practice kind of opening up. A lot of core, a lot of balance here. Lengthen through the spine. Again, blocks are very helpful when you're first starting to learn. You're going to slowly drop that back leg. Come up back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step it back. Take it down. Up dog, good cobra. Back to down dog. Left foot comes forward. Last time through on this side. Coming up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Left hand, counterclockwise twisting. Has your time changed here? Lengthen through. Breathe. Engage. Twisting back. Straightening that front leg, stepping in if you need to. Taking it down. Triangle. Really opening up side body and the hips. Feeling the difference now on this 4th time. Feels like. Coming up. Counterclockwise twist. Right hand inside the left. Open. Twisted triangle. Perhaps it changes each time where you feel it in the body as you get warmed up. Slowly come up. Take it back. Warrior two. Weight goes on this front leg. Bring the hands where you feel best. Coming in. Warrior three. Hands come down, standing split. Holding that for a second. Dropping the back foot, coming back to warrior two, setting up for half moon on this side. So again, coming to the outside of the foot, perhaps at like the 2 o'clock. Opening up those hips. You can look down at your fingers if you want. A little bit more advanced if you look up at your right hand. Open up here, just showing you the back side. Holding in that half moon. Opening up. Bending the knees, slowly dropping back down. Warrior two. And cartwheeling the hands down. Take it down. Up dog. Back to down dog. Last check in here. See how you feel after that ladder flow. Cleansing breaths if you need to. Coming back to your intention. Taking a minute just to check in. Inhale, look forward, walk, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to chair. Exhale to mountain. Great job. Let's step this left foot back. Taking it into a warrior two. Holding the warrior two. We're going to take our hands to heart center. We've done this move before. We're going to straighten this front leg. Shift the weight to our left side. Take it down to a side lunge. Stretching our right leg. Again, lifting up. Lengthening through the spine. Foot can come up. If you need your hands down, you can do that. Now to go back to the warrior, we're going to lean forward. As we do, we're going to put the weight on this left leg, shift over, come back, warrior two. Let's try that one more time. So we're going to straighten the right leg, hands go heart center, shift the weight, coming down, side lunge, lengthening, stretching that right leg. Leaning forward, pushing off with that left, coming back, warrior two. Holding this warrior two, great job. Cartwheeling the hands down, optional vinyasa here. Or you can just meet me back down in down dog. Stepping the right or the left foot, taking it up and open to warrior two on this side. Open up here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna switch so I can show you here. So again, we're gonna straighten that left leg. Hands come heart center. Coming down to the right, lengthening that left leg, stretching the leg. This is Baxter. Leaning forward, pushing the weight on that right foot. As you come back, open up, warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Not only is it a good stretch, but it really helps you feel strong and empowered, I think. Straighten this leg, shift the weight, take it down. Again, use your hands here if you need to. Lengthen if you can, hands at heart center. Really stretching that left leg. Lean forward, push back, open up, warrior two. Great job. Keep holding it. Warrior two here. We're gonna straighten both legs, turning the toes to the front, taking it to kind of a wide leg position. Hands are on the hips. We're gonna lean forward, lengthening through the spine. Coming down, you can keep your hands on your waist or you can bring them down to the ground. And just taking it to a wide leg, forward fold. Really lengthening, coming up out of your hips. Taking your head down to the mat as much as you can. Hands come back to your waist if they're not already, and lift up. Weight and strength is in the legs, in the core as you come up. This time we're gonna go back down. Hands go on the mat. Taking it all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're gonna come halfway up, stay here. Right hand's gonna go in the middle as we lift the left and add a twist here. Really twisting from the torso. Feeling strong in the legs. Exhale down. Left hand goes in the middle. Open up that right. Twisting here. Really lengthen. Taking it back down. We're going to walk the feet in to wider than hip distance. Toes are going to go out. We're going to take it to malasana or squat. So slow and controlled. I'm going to bring the hips down. If you can bring your hands to heart center, that would be great. Use a block if you need to. Maybe you can't make it all the way down, that's fine. Try to rotate your hips. Really want to lengthen through the lower back here. If you have a block, you can use a block. If you can't make it all the way down, imagine that block is there and you're just hovering above it. Really lengthen through the low back. I'm just turning this way so you can see the difference between this and this. See how I'm kind of sitting in? We don't want to do that. I want to lengthen through this squat. We're going to put the right hand down on the ground, push on that right leg, and then we're going to open up, twisting here. I'm going to turn back this way. So we're pushing on that leg, opening up. Another twist here. Bring it back down, heart center, pushing both hands, both elbows in. Left arm goes down, open up, twisting from that torso. Don't forget to breathe. Lengthen through the spine. Coming back to the middle. I'm going to put the hands down. Slowly lift the hips up. Walk those feet in. And then we're going to bring the knees to the mat. Take them a little bit wider to the very edge of your mat. Feet come together. Sit back. Wide leg child's pose. So we can bring the practice down to the mat. A few cleansing breaths here. Sitting back, really reaching those arms. Did a lot of work in the legs and the core, a lot of twisting. Slowly coming up into tabletop. We're going to do a hip opener with pigeon. So we're going to take the right knee to the right wrist, bring it forward, extend that left leg straight back out of your hips. I like to take my inner thighs and engage my inner thighs, which is going to lift you up and find it even. That's my dog throwing up, so that's great. That'll really help your mindfulness. Lower back down. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale. You can hold here. Take it down to your elbows. Or all the way down for pigeon. Taking the time to be mindful. Inhaling. Exhaling. Allowing the hips to open up and release. Keep pulling this left leg straight back and feel the stretch in your right hip. You can stay here, you can add another twist. You can rest on your right hand, bring your left hand back around to grab your left foot, open up through the chest, get a little bit of stretch through your left hip flexor while you're stretching your right hip. Open up, feel it through your shoulders. Slowly drop it down. Bringing your hands back, tucking your left toe under, lifting up, taking back. Walk those feet out just a little bit. Setting up on the other side. Left knee goes to left wrist. Lengthen that right leg straight back. Again, engage those inner thighs to lift yourself up. Find that middle, lower down. Pigeon pose here. Taking it all the way down. And breathing. Staying here, or if you'd like to add the twist, you can take your right hand, reach back, find that right foot, anchor yourself here with your left arm, open up the right side of your body as you twist and stretch while still opening up that left hip. And slowly drop it down. Tuck the right toe under as you lift up. Let's take it back to knees down. Wide leg child's pose. Sit it down. Extend those arms straight out. Head goes down. Cleansing breaths. Coming back, crossing the feet. Sitting over your feet and extending your feet straight out in front of you. Taking it to a seated forward fold. Feeling grounded, lengthening through the spine, reaching up with the arms. Inhale, exhale, reach to your toes, maybe just to your calves, wherever you can get to. Maybe you can go beyond your feet. Engage those bandhas, which will help lift the abdominals. and give you a little more space and length through the spine. Just take a moment, giving that back, low back a good stretch, releasing the hamstrings. Slowly coming up, taking it to a seated twist. We're going to take the right foot over the left leg. We're going to use our right arm to stabilize and lengthen us as we lift with the left. Hook it on that right. Open up here. Seated twist. Really lengthen through the spine. I feel like I've said that a lot today. Look over the right shoulder if you can. Come back to the middle. Extend both feet straight out. One more forward fold here. Slowly come up. Left foot's going to cross over the right. Use that left arm to lengthen and give us some stabilizing strength here as we reach with the right. Hook it on the outside of the left. Open up, seated twist. Looking over that left shoulder. Breathing. Keeping that right leg engaged, foot flexed. Coming back, we're going to bring both feet together. Seated butterfly here, lengthen through the spine. We're going to round our back, coming forward. I used an external mic today, so if you've taken my other classes, if the audio is better or worse, let me know. Just trying a few different things. Okay, we're going to lay down soon, so you need to get out of the way. Slowly coming up. Extending the legs out. Getting situated on your mat, holding your thighs, because we're going to round down, laying down, set up for bridge. Open up the chest. We're going to bring the hips, the heels to the hips, to where you can almost touch them. Arms are at 90 degrees. And we're going to lift up here for bridge. If it's in your practice to grasp your hands, open up your chest a little bit higher, you can do that. If you have a block, you can put it between your knees, or imagine you have a block and you're squeezing it in between your knees to bring those knees together. Really engage the inner thighs. Lift up. And slowly drop down. Windshield wiper the legs. I'm just going to turn around here, being mindful of the mic. It might be helpful. Windshield wiper the legs here. Really exaggerate the windshield wiper. Drop them down if you can. Give that lower back one last twist. Coming back here, let's do one more bridge. If wheel is in your practice, you can set up for wheel. Otherwise, hands here at 90 degrees. Grasp, open, wherever your bridge is. Lifting up here. Working the back side of the body. Never miss an opportunity. Strengthen the back and the glutes. Lifting the hips, holding, we're still breathing. Slowly lowering one vertebrae at a time. And exaggerate that windshield wiper. We're going to do one last workout for the core. We're going to take it to starfish. So imagine you're a starfish. Hands out, arms out. We're going to alternate. So we're going to take our left hand and just touch the right foot and then drop it down. Now take our right hand, touch the left foot and drop it down. Let's try a few more of those. So lift up Lift up. Exhale as you come up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Take it at your own pace. This is too fast. Maybe you want to go nice and slow and you want to hold it and then drop down. And then take it to the other side and hold and drop down. Maybe you want to take it each breath. Just trying a couple twisted abdominal work. Again, we did a lot of obliques. Worked our core as it stabilized us, helped us through those twists, helped us to open our hips. Let's do one more each side, nice and slow. Let's come up and hold, lengthen, really reach. Exhale, one more time. Lift and drop it down. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side, or perhaps the length of your spine might feel better. Holding here to a little ball. Last twist, we're gonna extend the legs out. Bring the right knee in, grab it with the left, pull it over the left side of your body, reach the right arm out, look over to the right arm. Lying twist here. Bring the knees back into the chest. Exhale that the right leg down. Grab that left knee, pull it over to the right side. Extend that left arm, look over to the left. Twisting here. Knees come back to the chest. Taking it to a happy baby, so grabbing at the toes or the outside of the foot, pulling straight down, opening up the hips, releasing the back. One last time. You can rock side to side. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the head up into a little ball. Gonna hold, hold, hold. Exhale to Savasana. Just gonna do a short Savasana. I don't think my dogs are gonna accommodate a longer one. As you inhale, exhale through your mouth and become heavier on your mat. I invite you to close your eyes and just allow the practice to settle into your body. Reflect back on your intention. Feel present in this moment on your mat. Grounded through your spine. Breathing in new fresh energy. Exhaling out, heavier on the mat. On your next inhale, take your hands above your head, lengthen full body stretch here. Inhale, long stretch. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest, roll to the right side of the body, and just take a few minutes here. And when you're ready, coming back to the seated position.
And gently opening up your eyes as you take a deep breath in, bringing your hands to heart center above your head, lengthening one more time. Exhale, heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you for giving yourself this time on the mat. And I hope that it was a mindful journey. I hope that it helped with any detox or digestive issues maybe you had today. And I hope the dogs weren't too big of a distraction. So thank you for your grace and understanding and joining me. And I'd love your comments and feedback. Thank you again. Namaste.